Good morning, folks. I'm going to be sleeping in my car tonight, and it's supposed to be minus 3 degrees Celsius, and that's about 25 Fahrenheit, something like that. So I'll see if my sleeping bag and everything I've got back there is enough to keep me warm for the night, and if not, then it sucked. So yeah, I'll stop in town and grab some gas, and then I'll try to find a spot where I can stay the night. Got some butane, so I can make myself some coffee. Got some oatmeal. This oatmeal is good. And then I've got my supper, which is sidekicks. So I think that should be enough for supper tonight. I also got some apples somewhere in there. In case I get hungry during the night or something like that. So we'll see. As of right now, I don't really know where I'm gonna sleep. I think, if I'm being honest, I might just settle for a Walmart parking lot. I mean, a lot of people do it, and they seem pretty chill about it, so it's not what I wanted to do, but all the places that I usually go, whether it's for camping or anywhere that's not like in the city, well, it's full of snow right now, and my four-wheel drive doesn't really work, so I'm hoping that this is going to be okay and that I'm not going to get too cold. And it's a Walmart, so if I get, like, if something happens and I need to get something, I'm right next to it, so I think that's what I'm going to go for. Got about an hour drive to where I want to go. I'll get started on that, and yeah, that's about it. That's about everything I had to say, so I'll see you when I'm at Walmart. Alright, so I've made it to my destination, which is Walmart, which, believe it or not, is hard to find where I live, so yeah, we're here now, and we are losing sunlight pretty quickly. I don't know what time it is. Let me check. It's 4:40. Alright, so losing sunlight. I'm gonna take a minute to relax, do some other things, and then whenever I get hungry, I'll start cooking these sidekicks, which is just boiling water. So take about 5 minutes and I'll have some food, and yeah, so that's what I'll do. Alright, so while I'm here, I guess I should probably talk about the setup that I'm going to be using. So, first things off, this is a 2005 Ford Escape. It's the 6-cylinder, and it's got 278,000 kilometers on it. Now, I've had this car for close to 3 years now, and it's never done anything wrong to me. So it's passed all my tests. I had to pass the inspection with it to get registered here where I live about 2 weeks ago, and it passed inspection. Only a few minor things were wrong, and they fixed that, and then it was good to go. So that's for the car. Pretty old, not really beat up, not really any rust in it, and yeah, it's been good to me, so I'm gonna keep driving it. Now, so that was for the car. In the back there, I've got some covers, sleeping bag, more covers, bunch of sweaters, bunch of random stuff. And in terms of setup, I've really got nothing. I've got a little burner to make myself some coffee or boil some water, which I'll use to cook my sidekicks. I've got some 2.5 gallon water jug, so I don't run out of water. And realistically, that's about it. I've really got nothing. So I guess I'm kind of making this video to prove to a bunch of people, I guess, that you can do it out of pretty much any car. I mean, I know somebody that's doing it out of a Corolla, so if you like car camping, you don't need a pickup truck or a van or anything fancy. You can just do it in pretty much any car and be comfortable. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. And yeah, we'll see how well it goes, but realistically, it's gonna be fine. So yeah. Alright, so like I said, sidekicks, boiling water. So yeah, I'll get cooking. Yeah, it should be almost done now. Almost. That is good. Alright, put this over there. And now I'm gonna get in. So, close this. Here. And I'm gonna get in. Alright, now I'm in the back of the car. Got my food. And yeah. Just thought I'd say a little bit more about the setup. So, in the back here, I took pretty much all the seats out, all the seat belts, everything out. And then I ended up putting back one seat because it lays flat, so I'm kind of on that seat right now. But apart from that, like, all the other seats are gone, the seat belts are gone. And yeah, so I just basically piled, I don't know if you can see, basically just piled like covers and sleeping bag and whatever else. I just piled it all on this one side. Then on the other side, I've got an epic mess. So, that's kind of what I did there. I'm kind of just chilling now. And it's actually quite nice. I don't regret doing this. It's a fun experience. So I'm gonna start eating, and yeah, if there's anything else I gotta say, then I'll turn the camera back on. Alright, so, little update. It's about, what, an hour and a half later. I am still in the car. Finished eating food. And, yeah. One thing I'm noticing, I don't know if you can see very well, but this is not enough privacy whatsoever. Yeah. It's kind of what I'm noticing. Especially up front. My back windows are tinted just a little bit. I know that from the outside you can't really see inside, but it's uncomfortable. You know? And also there's kind of lights everywhere. It's not the biggest of deals, but it is slightly annoying. Yeah. Apart from that, it is getting a little bit colder in here. So I'm probably gonna slip into the sleeping bag and get cozy. Supper was good, but not really super filling. So I might cut up an apple a little bit later and eat that. But yeah, so far so good. Just a few little details, like if I ever do this again, definitely want some window covers, because this is not fun. The parking lot is pretty much empty, so I'm not too worried about people wandering around. This Walmart closes fairly early. I think it closes at 5. So yeah, not really anybody wandering around, but yeah. I guess I'll just wait and see what happens, but yeah, like I said, so far so good. Alright, another little update. It's now 7:30. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon, to be completely honest. It's nothing much to really do here. I mean, I've got, yeah, nothing much to do. And I am pretty tired, so yeah, that's gonna be the first night. I'm still, however, a little bit hungry, so since I have them, trusty old green apples. So I'm gonna cut this up, take a few scoops of peanut butter, dip my apple in peanut butter, eat that, go the heck to bed. And yeah. Then it'll be morning. I'll get up early, make some coffee, make some breakfast, and be on my merry way. I'll go back home. I have a few things to do before Monday arrives. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll cut this up and catch up with you guys in a minute. Alright, so I just cut up the apple. Put 3 scoops of peanut butter that you cannot see. So let me just, there you go. King's meal. Nothing beats it. Midnight snack or not. It's perfect. So, I'm gonna eat it. And then I'm gonna get all ready for bed. and then I will sleep the night. See how comfortable this is. Alright, so this is probably going to be the last update of the night. Hopefully. And yeah. I just finished eating my apple and peanut butter. Getting pretty tired. It's not too cold in here. I think it's actually going to be raining tomorrow morning. It's snowing a little bit right now. Can't really see it, but let's see. Can you see it? No, I don't think so. But yeah, so it's snowing a little bit. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow, so I don't think it'll get any colder. And yeah, I'm gonna start heading to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Oh, I slept good. Alright, so it is now morning. I'd say I slept pretty well. I mean, about 5:20 in the morning. I didn't get too cold. I think at one part during the night I turned on the car for the heating for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I went back to bed, but that's about it. So I'd say that's a success. I'm gonna start driving back home, find a little spot on the side of the road, and make some coffee. See you guys then. Alright, so water is getting boiled, coffee is getting ready, and then I'll make myself some oatmeal. Then I should be good for the day. So let's do that. Perfect. Take this. There we go. Wait a couple minutes. Put that in. And now I'll start prepping the oatmeal. Alright, so I've got my coffee, I've got my oatmeal. I slept through the night in a Walmart parking lot in my car. No issues. Did not really get cold. So I'd say this was a massive success. One thing, I did not like the atmosphere in the Walmart parking lot. It was a bit noisy. It's overall not great for sleeping unless you really have to. Let's be honest, I much prefer a spot like this one. Let me show you. So this is where I stopped at this morning. Much better than a Walmart parking lot. Yeah. That's the one. So who knows? If I ever do this again, it might be here. A lot more cozy. Yeah. So, I'm gonna eat breakfast and get ready for my day. And I think this is gonna be the end of this video, so I'll see you guys next time.